Welcome to this ResRequest online tutorial. In this series of managing your bookings, we'll be looking at reports available to the lodge. Let's examine those now. The property has its own specific module and reporting functions available to it. Typically available in, as indicated now, accommodation chart, arrivals, departures, extras, etc. Let's examine some of these in more detail. These, as we are viewing now, are typically module drop-down reports. In addition to these module drop-down reports, which we will have a look at, we will also look specifically at property calendar reports that are available to the lodges. And here we can see day sheets, PAX reports, extra report, arrival folios, and departure folio reporting. So we can see that there is a large volume of reporting options available to lodge staff. Generally, the lodges will use specific reports. Let's have a look at those now. In the case of lodges property reports, the operations chart is a chart that indicates accommodation arrival departures and also notes about those reservations. Now we have set up a profile of these and we'll examine that shortly. In addition, one also looks at, in particular at lodges, at the extras custom. This is any flights or any activities that may be pre-booked that the lodge needs to be aware of. Let's examine these now under the saved profiles. Reports, my favorites, ops chart for a particular lodge. The profile has already been saved and the report has been restyled, so for the next 30 days we can generate a report along the selected profiles. Let's have a look what this looks like and how the lodge can use that information. This top section is the accommodation chart and can be changed as required by the user. In this case we have the dates along the top, the rooms and accommodation down the left. Scrolling across we can see in-house, departing, who is arriving, what rate type they have for that particular booking. In cases where there's full board, half board, that can be indicated here as well under the rate type. Now in addition to the accommodation chart portion of this report, we also have notes about these specific reservations. Let's look at those now in the second section of this operations chart. Stacked by arrival date, we can see that certain reservations, the res nationality, agent and repeat guests, and other additional information about notes and nationalities, etc., is being pulled through onto this report. Now there are many fields that have been set up in a profile, but only once they are activated by inserting of data will they appear on this report. The lodge can now use this to gain a greater insight into their arrivals and departures for a particular day. Another commonly used report is on the activities. Let's have a look at that now. This is an extras custom report that has been already profiled and restyled activities at that property. And we'll put the date range in. Generate. We'll just restyle that, widen the period, open up a bit to get some data so that we can see that for reporting purposes. This is an extras custom report that has been profiled, looking specifically for transfers that need to be arranged to and from guests arriving at the property in Robben Island. This report can be easily accessed by the lodge or property, simply going onto the web URL system. Under Reports, My Favorites, they'll find that. In addition, the reservations office could also email this to the properties or specific individuals that may need to know this information. We hope you found the short tutorial on lodge reports that are available useful to yourself.